Once again, fragile masculinity takes center stage. Listen, I like sports. I love to watch football. I like watching baseball, basketball. I'm not really a hockey fan, but I dig sports. And my entire life, I have been watching men and women competing in sports, celebrating, having their own little thing. They get a touchdown, they do the dance. They get a sack, they do the fucking sack dance or whatever the case may be, right? Everybody has a way of celebrating a play, a score, a this, a that. And yet, when somebody does it differently than what you expect, when somebody does it in a more feminine manner, all of a sudden it's a problem.
This is Jordan Lucas, a college volleyball player who now plays for State Northridge. Recently, on an ESPN broadcast, a commentator said that they are surprised that Jordan hasn't been popped, like punched, because of his antics. Before we get to the infuriating part, though, let's look at the antics because they're fabulous. This edit was done by Sally Dang.
Show my wrist, but I want that diamond. Talk crazy when I pull up in sight. Run that back, some stylish. Talk big t-shirt, Billy.
And this is what was said by commentator Charlie Brand.
I'm amazed Jordan Lucas hasn't been popped by somebody. The antics he's making under the net, it's very distasteful.
My name is Ariel. Let's talk women's sports. So why am I talking about this? Because when a male athlete dominates another male athlete, but chooses to celebrate in a feminine way, and people have a problem with the way that he celebrates, that's rooted in a system, the patriarchy, that equates masculinity with legitimacy. If Jordan was celebrating with masculine gestures, which is typical in all sports, if he was flexing and yelling and beating his chest, this would 0% be a conversation. Most people probably didn't even notice that comment for what it was. Because if flexing and yelling are respected, but a hair flip is criticized, it shows the hierarchy that all women know and feel. Traits associated with men are valued, and traits associated with women are dismissed. Jordan is bringing this to light because as soon as he flips his proverbial hair, he's bringing femininity and dominance over men into the same frame. And people deeply rooted in the patriarchy start to feel a little uncomfy.
Let me show you another video that actually makes the comparisons visually.
You're mad about this. And this is super fucking problematic for you. But this is totally okay. And you're probably celebrating right along with this, aren't you? Now, I want you to go ahead and explain to me what the substantial difference is between those things, and try not to sound like a homophobic bigot while you do it.
And therein lies the other aspect. The first content creator was 110% right. Feminine cannot be seen as dominant over masculine. But the second content creator really nails an additional point there, right? It's rooted in homophobia as well. Oh, well, yeah, he's a man, but he's not a man because of who he sleeps with, because of who he loves. Right. This goes back to as well seeing athletes in a number of different sports, football specifically for the purposes of this conversation, kissing their loved ones. Right. At the end of the game, before the game, whatever the case may be, their wife is there. They're kissing their wife. They're hugging their wife. Yada yada yada. But when a gay football player does it, coming out of college, then it was, I don't know if I want that person on my team, because it's not just about femininity being dismissed over masculinity being rewarded and applauded, and femininity being dismissed. It is about that as well, but it's also about this homophobic nature of men's sports. Well, I mean, he's gay. He can't be better than me. He's gay. We don't want to see that. He's gay. We don't want to know that. And whether or not he's gay is irrelevant. I don't even know if the guy's gay. It looks gay. So therefore it's like, oh, he's gay. Yeah, if you celebrate men in all of the different sports, celebrating touchdowns and home runs and three-pointers and game-winning drives and all of that stuff, and you have zero problem with it, but you have a problem with Mr. Lucas is doing, you're the problem.